Voice of Nations. Or Zvon, I think it's Zvon. Yeah. Then I'm gonna stream. Perfect. I think we're already live actually. I'm just gonna turn off the volume. Can you hear me? We just need to make sure my Priska, can you hear me, darling?
Priska, parle si tu peux nous écouter.
Can you hear me, please? Priska, can you hear me? Okay, we're streaming live. I just want to do this. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Priska, can you hear me, please? Just confirm. Yeah, it should be there. Just check. Have you seen it? Yeah, just check. Yeah. Priska, can you hear me, darling?
Is there?
Awesome. Well done. You see? Let's just share. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you all very much, all the phenomenal, amazing women who are here today, and those who are actually joining us from Zoom, and those who watched later on. You're welcome to one of our new programs. I mean, we've just come on, like I said, I'm talking to the incredible ladies here. I might not be looking directly at the screen. Please do bear with me. I'm greeting all of the wonderful, the amazing ladies here on Zoom, like I said, and some beautiful women who are here with me at the Novotel Hotel in Paddington Village. We are launching a new program, okay? We do work every Wednesday. We do women's empowerment, transformation work. It could be health and well-being, healing, and all of that, emotional intelligence, personal development, leadership. And what we are doing, which is something new, like we said, we've just told you people yesterday, isn't it? We're going to take this week to do proper promotion. And if you have your friends, do bring them, please. We want you to get out of your comfort zone. We want to take it out from our normal offices. We are now at the Novotel Paddington Village Hotel in Liverpool. We will be hosting it there every Wednesday. We'll ensure that it's free for all our members, and you may have some refreshment as long as we can go. But donations are welcome, and we invite sponsors. For women who are not our members, they want to join, just get in touch with us. All you have to do is become a member. There are membership opportunities, annual and monthly membership opportunities. Can I have some of that books? And what we will do, it will be every week from 11 o'clock, 2 hours. Thank you. I just need the power of perception one. Okay, yeah, you can show all of it. That's fine. You can send, because we're going to use the books anyway. Thank you. And the goal, the program is to equip, empower, inspire, transform women and leaders so they can thrive in their full potential and step out and impact the lives of other women. And it will be based on a transformational work that we do, teachings, Voice of Nations, myself, and all of my books. I've got 10 books. We'll be using these books. All of these books, in fact, are programs that we already run in Voice of Nations. They have come from the work I've done with incredible women like yourselves. And those programs have worked. We've seen life transform, and I've put them together to write a book. So currently, we are starting with, can I have all the books so I can just see how it will go? Thank you. But we've got two of the same. I don't know why. Yeah. So it means that we did not bring all of it, isn't it? We don't have all. Yeah. I think it's the same. Yeah, can I have the resolution one, please? Thank you. So we'll just show you, we will be using all of these books. Right now, we are using The Power of Perception, which is one of the most recent books, best-selling books I just published. It came out in February. And it will also give us the opportunity to read, to engage. There will be discussions. There will be breakout rooms here. And Priska, I'm sure you already have your book here. Sarah puts it on our WhatsApp group so everybody can have a copy and know what we are doing. For those of us who are live, we might just share this one around and we'll read. So we are currently on chapter 5 of this book. We'll go through And each book is literally going to be a module or a session for this training program. Today, for example, chapter 5, we are looking at unlocking your perception of reality, changing the lens through which you see your life or reality, and changing your story. What we intend to do, we'll start with the power of perception, because it's so important when we come with all these incredible women. The stories we have heard for so long, some of us have picked up those stories and they've become a representation of who we are. We see ourselves through those lenses, isn't it? Through those labels. So the first thing we want to do, all those women who've been broken down, they've been labeled, they've been put down, they've been told they are not good enough. We want them to renew their mindset. We want them to step in and change their perception. We want to kind of identify what's the perception I've been holding for so long about my life that's limiting me. What are the limiting beliefs I've been holding for so long? Because the most important part of our transformational journey starts with awareness. If I'm not aware that I'm in a place where I'm not thriving, I'm not happy, life can be better than this. If I'm not aware there is something better than where I am, then I can never yearn to go for that. Am I right? If I'm not even aware, some people think, oh, I'm fine. Like I said, we worked with a lady last year, and I was shocked. She told me that growing up, she never knew she had mental health problems. She thought it was a norm to be sad every single day, because everyone in her family have had mental health problems. Everyone in her family had been on antidepressants. So she grew up seeing people sad, seeing people low, seeing people oppressed. So she thought it was the norm. Can you believe that? But yes, it exists, isn't it? Until she got to 18. So I was curious. I said, how did you then find out that there is something better? This is not the norm. She said after the lockdown, because she was so low, so depressed, she couldn't go out, she started reading things. And she realized that this is a problem. This is a condition. It's not normal to be like that. So she started researching what else can be out there. What other life is out there that exists from the life I've always known. So if we are not aware of where we are in our life, if we are not aware of the stories we've been told and that we have now held on to, and we are telling ourselves, maybe we grew up people saying you're not good enough, or we've moved somewhere in a different country, you're not good enough, you are this, you're that, or based on even our relationships. Maybe we got married, then we got divorced. People start labeling us. You're a divorcee, you are this, you're that. You know how they can label us as if there is a problem. And then we just took on that and we showed up everywhere. We showed up like we have a problem. Latoya, can you share on all our pages? It's on Vaughn. It's going online. Just share on our pages, please. Then so you can share on our group as well. Yeah, on your face, on Voice of Nations. Yeah, if you go to then you share. Yeah, I'm just getting so people can benefit. Yeah, we can share on WhatsApp. I'm on all the groups.
Yeah.
Perfect. So if we are not aware that there can be something better in life, then we'll settle for that. So that's why we want to start with perception. We're going to dig deep. What's the perception that I've been holding? How's this perception serving me? Is it helping me to be happy? Is it making me live my best life ever? Am I truly fulfilled? Or if I were given the chance, like some people say, I have no choice. I was grown to not love myself, and there's no other choice. We always have choices. Even when we decide not to make any decision, we have chosen to stay silent. We have chosen to be indecisive. So we want to understand, is there a better perception? Like, what is perception? Perception is simply how I see, understand, interpret, and respond to life events, everything that is happening within me and externally. So how do I see myself, for example? How do I see the way I think? How do I see the beliefs I'm holding about myself? What do I understand about them? Is this the ultimate belief? Is this truly my belief? Do I truly believe that I'm not good enough? Or someone made me to believe that because they said that enough, a lot of times, and I just settled for that? How can I interpret that situation? A lot of women, we say, I'm to blame, it's my fault. Do you interpret it as your fault, or someone took advantage of you, your vulnerability and your weakness? You see, the way you interpret it will determine how you respond. If you look at it like, oh, it's my fault, or this, I deserve that, then it's like you just say that, okay, unfortunately, I'm going to live this way all my life. There's nothing I can do. I deserve it. I merit it. And then we'll start responding in that way that everywhere we go, we just play small. We hide ourselves. We don't want to meet other people because we think they will judge us, they will condemn us. It's like we've written some stuff on our body like, I'm not good enough, I'm foolish. Oh, you're struggling, you have your personal struggles. Nobody knows. But then you come there, you're thinking, everybody can see this written upon me. You know, like, I heard about this story that this child, she's gone and stolen chocolate and eating chocolate she was not supposed to take, it was not hers. And so when she went somewhere, it's like she believed everybody could see chocolate like all over her. So she was shaving. She started saying that I didn't steal the chocolate, but also she had chocolate on her her lips. You know, she said, I didn't steal the chocolate. I'm not the one. Nobody had even asked. You know, we feel so guilty that we think it's written all over us. We think everyone sees me and they can read through me. The mistake I made last night. Because that's the perception. That's how I see myself and I present myself that way. I understand this is who I am. And then I start responding to life that way. And people look at me. You don't think, oh, they are admiring me. I dress so beautifully. You just think, oh, maybe they are looking at me because I'm not good enough. You've seen people like that, isn't it? When people are looking at you, you don't think it's for the good. I think I'm so beautiful. They can't really, they're admiring my clothes. But based on how you see yourself, what you understand about yourself, how you interpret your life, your past, your mistakes, your shortcomings, your current situation, you will respond that way. People will talk to you if you think and see yourself as a low class, someone of the lowly. Unfortunately, that's how you will present yourself. And then eventually you will respond or react that way. So we want us to first and foremost change our perception, how we see ourselves. And today we're going to be looking at a perception of reality. What is reality? You know, some people are like, it is what it is. Have you heard this statement? They live in London, Liverpool. Oh, it is what it is. That means you can't change it. You can't do anything. It's never what it is. It is what you give to it. It is the meaning you give to it. Life is just life. Most things just happen. They don't have a meaning attached to it. It's the meaning I give to it that becomes what it is. And that's why two people can go through exactly the same situation, yet they respond in completely different ways and opposite ways. Because one sees that opportunity, another sees it as something that has come to destroy me. The other sees it like an opportunity for me to work on myself, become my best, and all that. So life is never what it is. Our reality is created by us. Reality becomes our experiences, what we've experienced. You can meet someone today and they are so nasty to you. I look at them and smile. You don't know me. I'm not the person that you're thinking I am. And I have a lot of not emotional, I have compassion for them that I think they're going through a lot right now. And they're just using that like me as an outlet to reflect, because truly what I pour out there is what is within me. I speak from within my heart. What I speak doesn't come from, I can't say, Lisa caused me to say this because she was mean to me. If you don't have evil words, you cannot say them. If you don't curse, you cannot curse. What is within me will come out of me in every situation, which is why we always say we cannot give what we don't have. If I get a bottle of water, where's my glass of water? If I get, is there any water there? Awesome. This is a glass of water. I can't pour juice, right? Linda wants some juice, coffee, the delicious coffee she's having there. I'm sorry, Linda, I don't have coffee because I'm made up of water. I might show you to Sarah who has coffee. Who is made up of she, not Sarah. She's made up of, great, loving, refreshing, and healthy stuff, not coffee. She will show you the machine where you can get the coffee from. So it's exactly the same. What is our reality? I'm going to pause here. I want to ask you this question. Again, we are on chapter 5 of this book. Sarah, we're going to go there. We have to read. We can pass it around. Unlocking your perception of reality. Reality, changing the lens through which you see yourself. Yes, or anyone can use this now, everyone. So, yeah, I can give it to anybody. Yeah. So what's your reality? What do you see? When you look at your current situation, a lot of us are just focused on the now. Life is beyond the now, am I right? Yesterday, when we lived in yesterday, it was the now. After 24 hours, yesterday is gone forever. It becomes our past. So remember, before something became your past or an experience, you had lived that, you created it. They are the memories, is the life that you've lived today that will become your tomorrow. And eventually after 1 week, the life of a week ago, after 1 year, and eventually your past is still your past, even if it's 1 minute ago. So I just want us to think before we go to the book. So we'll look at the power of perception. We want to rewrite who we are. What are we holding that we have to let go? It's like some of us are going through life carrying the baggages that people have given to us. People have handed their problems to us, their trauma and all that. We've been carrying them, especially as mothers, from our children, from our partners, spouses, exes, friends in school. And it's weighing us down. You're carrying so much loads that don't serve you, loads that don't belong to you. They're other people's problems. And you're unable to move. Life becomes so overwhelmed because you are pressed down, you are weighed down. You have a lot of load that you have to shake it off and release so you can be lighter and live the life you were called to live. So what is it that we are carrying on? What are those labels that people have written on us? You see, like they showed me as I watched I don't know if it was a documentary or whatever, as a movie or a clip. It was done intentionally to share this message. And there was this boy walking around in school. Nobody knew. I mean, people were bullying him. And behind him, they put a sticker, "I am stupid," which is so sad. And he was just going everywhere. It is so sad, unfortunately. And everyone was laughing. Nobody showed him it because he was always bullied. Some of those labels are unconscious. We are not even aware. We have taken it off. This is who I am. We are not blaming anyone because we have just taken, you see, when he's saying now, wherever he's going now, when he goes by, people look behind him, they see, "I am stupid." It's like he has written it. Am I right? He has owned it, owned that label. This is who I am. And some of us have done that unconsciously. We want to go deep and take all of those. And we are here because we can see you. We see you in the present, and because when you are looking at something from afar, you can see it better. Like you are going, you don't see your back, you don't see your past, isn't it? So imagine that boy going with that label behind him, he cannot see it. But we know that your past is only part of that journey. We can now take that label off you. This is not who you are. This is not who you are. Someone has put that on you because you are who God says you are, your creator says you are. So today, let's really go deep and dig down. What has become our reality? So once we've done this, we will be changing our perception. We will change the way we see ourselves, what we understand about ourselves, the beliefs we hold, the beliefs that don't serve us, the beliefs that are not ours, but they are people's that we've taken, the luggages and baggages that are not ours, but we've taken from people, and this is overwhelming us. We're going to release that. We're going to say, you know what? I'm ready for a new life. This is my journey of transformation. This is my journey of becoming all that I'm created to become. This is my journey of living my authentic life. And once we have that narrative now, what we're going to do, we're going to rewrite our story. But it's very important that we know who we are, isn't it? If you are rewriting your story, you are not that old you are a new you. And for some of us, it's so hard. Maybe you were never aware you are this unhappy because your friend, your sister, your mom, for some people, it's even their parents, or your ex, or even your spouse that you are still married to, because they, oppressed, abused you. So for some of us, maybe when we become aware, like I said, our responses are different. For some of us, it may be resentment, it may be bitterness towards that person, but we don't want us to hold that. So we're going to go to a next journey, okay? We'll move to the supreme law of gratitude. We're going to move on to this book in depth. So we are not just doing surface level work. After this, we want to be thankful that I'm thankful that I am still here. I'm still alive. Yes, my 30 years of my life has been wasted. I'm really oppressed. I'm depressed. because people took advantage of me, then you know what? I'm going to choose gratitude. There's a book that I'm working on that ideally it should have come before this, but we'll go on gratitude. It's about forgiveness. We'll look at that as well before we go to this. But that book is so deep into forgiveness. I give like layer upon layer what forgiveness is in the most simple form, why we need to forgive ourselves and others. Ideally, after changing perception, the forgiveness book would come in play before this. But no worries, I might still do the forgiveness because it's still, I'm the one who is writing the book. We might still do that. But because we are working with the transformational books that we have in mind now, we'll do this and hopefully I'll get that released, by the time we finish this, because honestly, the majority of that book is already done years back. We want to forgive, we want to heal, because we've been broken, isn't it? Some of us are coming from a past of brokenness, a traumatic past. And we need to heal. If I'm not whole, I cannot present myself as whole, isn't it? If I'm broken, I pick up the broken pieces. Even if they are together, I remain broken. We want the whole you. We want every bit of you. The messy past, the present, because even that messy past has a message. It's not a mess. It's a message of hope and victory. That even though you went through that, you did not give up. You are not dead. You are still here pressing on. You are still here taking the steps one day at a time, being hopeful. That's why you are in this program, knowing that your best is yet to come, knowing that even out of the darkness, the light can come and take over. Why you don't take away the darkness? But the thing is, you're going to bring the light that is in the new you, and the light will transform that darkness of the past. Because darkness and light cannot coexist. The old you cannot coexist with the new you, because the new you takes over. So we're going to have healing, emotional, psychological, spiritual. For some women, they are so angry, they are so bitter. Bitterness is another bondage that we choose to be trapped in. Resentment, unforgiveness. If we don't heal from that, unfortunately, we cannot move forward. We cannot embrace our full identity. We cannot fully embrace who we are and shine our light in the most brightest form. So we just have to pause and thank God even for those people, because they made you realize that there's another part of you. You can have another life. You are more stronger than you ever thought. They thought they were breaking you and destroying you. They don't know that they were just squeezing you to reveal what is within you. Because for some of us, maybe we've been so complacent, we've been so afraid, insecure, that even though we have water, can I have that again? We are like, oh no, my water is not good enough. I'm not going to share with anyone. They're going to criticize me. Maybe I don't taste like water. Maybe I'm not good water. So I'm not going to share. So that pressure has come to squash what is within you, so you may reveal what is in you without you, in quote, having the choice. So once we get to that stage now, gratitude is a powerful healing tool and resource. We will pause and be grateful for our lives. We will pause and look at all the areas. We will look at how powerful gratitude is. The power that gratitude has for us to be able to overcome grief. It is an antidote. It is a medicine that can cure the loss. Some of us are grieving the life we never lived, that we dreamed of. We want to heal from that so we can move on. If I'm still stuck at the life I thought I could have lived, I cannot see the life that is presented to me today. Am I right? So we need to go past that level. And we are thankful that we had that opportunity to go through these struggles to then become our best selves as we step into the new level or the next level. So we're going to work through this gratitude. And now, once you are grateful, you are healed emotionally, psychologically, those wounds, you are now whole. Because the truth is, and all of this will deal with relationships as well, because it's all about, emotions and all that. When we get resentful, these are all emotional baggages and bondages that keep us trapped and stuck. So once we are healed now, what happens then? We are whole. We are whole and we feel happy. We feel that integrity. We feel the wholeness. We experience. Experience goes beyond feeling. Experience is a state of being. I am whole. I am connected. I am one. I'm spirit, body, and soul. My mind is intact. I can begin to transform my mind now. Because once we are doing this healing part, it's a spiritual concept. When we have people in unforgiveness, we don't see it, isn't it? But it affects us because love is spiritual. But when if people love you, you experience it, even though you cannot tangibly touch love, but you experience and you are actually glowing and walking in love. So once you've had that stage of healing now, we're going to now move with the whole you, who is ready. You've embraced yourself. You are whole. You understand you're a spiritual being having a physical experience. You continue to walk in gratitude. Though you might not be living the life that you dreamed of living yet, you are grateful for the opportunity that you have to step into this life through this transformational and empowerment journey that we are doing with you throughout this year. Like, it is broad, so it's not going to be over in 1 week. Anytime you join, you will grab something. And like we can say, you can always get the book. So if we are on one book, you can focus and go deep into it. So once we've done this healing process now, what's the next? You're healed. You're ready. Who are you? Your perception has changed. You're ready to embrace that new you. But for some of us, we've not really seen that new us. But we are whole. We are healed now. We are happy with who we are. We love ourselves for who we are. We might not be the best, but we know we are the best of best, isn't it? Because you are just one you. How can you compare when there is no other you on this planet? You can't compare with another one because you are unique. You're a masterpiece. You're one of a kind. It's like trying to, I'm using trying intentionally, compare the nose with the eyes. The nose and the eyes, how can you compare?
No, they're not.
Exactly. Completely different purposes. You begin to know your uniqueness, then we step into this book. We want to uncover, unleash your authentic identity. You see this one now? We're going to work in depth. Who is this person? Who is this beautiful soul? Who are you? You are beyond the surface level. You are beyond the labels. You are beyond the limitations, be it from society, from your parents, from your friends, from your siblings, from those around you, from your community. You now know those labels don't belong to me. You've taken them off. You've forgiven them. You're grateful for your life. You are ready to see the best in life. You are healed and whole. You are working on stepping into integrity to own your power, to own the narrative and take control of your story. Because if you don't know who you are, how can I know who you are?
No.
I can't. I don't see the depths of your beliefs. I don't see the depths of your thoughts unless you start speaking them.
Yeah.
Are those thoughts truly yours, or again, they belong to what XYZ told you that has limited you? So we're going to move now to unleash your authentic identity and life purpose. Who is this? Who are you? We now go deep again. You're not here by chance. You're not a mistake. You're one of a kind. You are here for a unique purpose. When we know our purpose, when we know who we are, it's easy to know our purpose. We don't have to go out there and look for our purpose. It's that when you know I'm the eyes of this body, it's easy to know what's the purpose of the eyes, your strengths. You see, that's why you're on this body, to benefit the world. And you're confident. When you're amongst people who do the things that you cannot do, you don't feel jealous. You're not jealous or envious because you know that's who they are. That's what they are gifted at. You are not gifted at that. You can learn from them. You can reach out to them to help you, but you're going to focus on who you are, working on your everyday strengths and everyday gifts and, greatest talents and abilities. This will go into depth. Again, there are lots of questions. These are all from workshops we've done. Now we have an incredible lady, an incredible woman who has come out of all those limitations, those limiting beliefs. It's like you were stuck under the ground, isn't it? You've now come out of that thing that had to oppress you, that was meant to keep you shut behind the doors and never speak and never enjoy who you truly are. You are thankful that you have another opportunity to live your full life and be able to impact and transform those around you. Because when you change the way you see yourself, believe me, you change those around you. You inspire them by your life. Sometimes we don't even need to speak. Too often when we are living our purpose, the lights do not speak wherever they are. They just shine. And we step and we can see and walk and not stumble and fall because the light is there shining fully and giving us light. It's working in its purpose. I just want to see if I'm recording this. I hope I'm recording. Yeah, it's recording on Facebook. Wait, if I record it on my screen, it will be better, wouldn't it? So it can produce. It's okay. I'm just going to leave it. We have it on Facebook. If it doesn't record on this screen, I'm not going to interrupt now. So once we know that incredible individual that we are, we can know our greatness. We know who we are. It's like the eyes know they are the eyes. If I choose to close these eyes, that's not the end of the story. Knowing who I am without taking action to live my life fully will not make any difference, isn't it? Imagine the eyes choose to stay closed all through in this body. They will remain the eyes, but they will never fulfill their purpose. This body cannot see. Imagine a blind person, unfortunately, and that's why we say they don't have eyes, because unfortunately, their eyes have lost the ability to fulfill their purpose. So they are not doing what they are called to do, and they say they are blind. They don't call them that they have eyes, because do you see what I mean? You see how the lack of the eyes makes the person blind, but not the lack of a vision anyway. But because the eyes is there, then they are blind. The lack of legs, we say you are amputated, we're sorry, it's like, okay, you're amputated, you don't have legs. Do you see what I mean? So when you know yourself, it's not enough. That's not the end of the story. You know yourself, you know your purpose. Hey, what are you going to do about that? You cannot play small. We want you to unlock the greatness in you. We don't need much time because you know who you are right now, and you will thrive on effortlessly in who you are. I hope it's not a fire alarm. It's a test. Yeah. So you're going to thrive effortlessly now. We want to stir that desire within you. So you cannot sleep. You cannot have rest if you don't live your purpose. You cannot close your eyes every day. You'll be excited, super passionate. Now you know who you are. How are we going to unlock your greatness in 7 days? We don't need much time, where it will be 7 sessions, maybe 7 weeks. We'll go step by step by step. But now you know who you are. So it'll be very easy. And we get to this stage with this book where we are literally opening the door. We get you to this point where we are opening and just releasing you to the world. You're getting off our little comfort zone of voice of nations, of just being here, you know, from just being that mentee to becoming a mentor for another woman. From just being that follower. It's not just every stage in life is important, because I'll be a follower in other areas where I'm not gifted at. It doesn't mean that if I'm a leader here, I can never be a follower. I'm still, you know, I'm learning. It's like if I'm a teacher here, I'm a student in so many other areas. So now we give you that opportunity to not only learn and grow, but to go out there and show the world and teach the world what you've become and shine your light, literally. While we are shining our light now, you're walking in the light with us. We are revealing your own light. We will now release you the beautiful light that is Linda, this amazing woman. The world is waiting for you. Go out there and self. Within your community, you are already doing that a lot. But then now it's like with that unwavering confidence and passion. And then now what are we going to do? Once we start this, we're going to do something. Okay, I'm not sure which, because these are all really kind of similar. Maybe we'll come in with this planner. How do you plan now to live your life? Some of you already have these. Or we're going to come with, I think, success blueprint. Success blueprint. You're ready for success. You're ready. Success is becoming all that you were created to become. You know who you are. You are living the life you were called to live. How do you ensure you keep living that life and you remain fulfilled? You remain deeply fulfilled and you are serving. You are fruitful and people are benefiting from your fruits every single day. And then you are just super fulfilled. You are not burnt out. You're not a people pleaser, because you know that you are not sent to this world to please people. You are sent to serve them with your greatest gifts and strengths. And when you go back to sleep every single day that you live life, Whether people say thank you or not, you go back smiling and fulfilled. You know, like how you touch the lives of some people. It's like even you can bless a child, they don't even know you're the one who have blessed them. Maybe in Africa, in some countries, some of us are paying school fees. We don't even know those children. Those children don't know us. You don't need them to come and say thank you, but you go to bed sleeping and you are happy and fulfilled. They don't need to know I'm doing that. You're like, I'm serving, I'm adding value. So this is the blueprint. It's like your roadmap to living your full life. You identify what does true success and fulfillment means. It means fulfilling my purpose. You're going back because you know who you are now. How do we set those goals? How do we make sure we are not doing everything in this world? You know, it's like the eye saying, I want to go for a walk. I want to hear that conversation. People are maybe gossiping. The eye say, I want to hear as well. And all of that. No, you mind your business. You focus on your lane. You stay on your lane and run your race. So with this, and then we're going to do goal setting, which is an easy way. This one that you just set your goals. And of course, we have our planner. And fantastic. These are the stories of 3 incredible women. We have, Latoya, do not bring that book, Overcoming Life Challenges. We'll do that because, yeah, we know who we are. We know we are amazing. We are wonderful. Are there going to be challenges in life? Of course. Super amazing challenges. Yes. Will it be only once? Absolutely no. I wish I could tell you that. But the truth is, you know, you are capable of handling this because you've built yourself. So we're going to use, I don't have that book here, 7 blueprints. There are 8 powerful strategies for overcoming life challenges and building mental resilience. So even when life knocks us down, people knock us, we can wake up again and shake ourselves up and say, I'll continue on this journey. As long as I live, I will never give up or give in. I may fall 7 times. It's not about how many times I fall. It's about being willing to rise up again. And I am devoted to rise up each time I fall because I know that my world will not be the same without me. I know I'm so purposeful. I'm placed here to leave my mark, to leave an impact, to serve others. If I don't serve today, there will be people who will go to bed, you know, maybe dying because I did not give them what they need. You were called to serve them. You were called to give them hope. There are some who are addicted, maybe because you did not share your story with them. You've gone through addiction, you've overcome, you are victorious. God made you go through that route so you can become a proper testament of hope and victory to those who are going through that situation. Maybe it's depression. So that you may meet those who are depressed and they've given up in life. They are suicidal. To tell them, hey, my depression was worse. For years, I did nothing. I may be self-harm and all of that. But here am I today. So that person, that woman's life, that child's life is tied to your destiny. And eventually, we set all our goals and ensure that every single day, because there are huge distractions, we just keep using our planner, personal and professional transformation and success planner. Because it's so easy to get distracted. But the truth is, once you know your purpose, you know who you are, you cannot be distracted. It's like the light cannot be distracted by whatever is around them to shine. Do you see what I mean? It's naturally, it's inbuilt within us to live. Well, it's like, think about the eyes. No matter when something goes to your eye, naturally wants to take it off. You twitch your eyes, you wash it because you want it to fulfill its purpose. Nothing should come and destroy it. You keep it clean, you protect it. You're going somewhere, you don't just open your eyes and go to places where your eyes will be damaged and all that. So we've got to stay away as well from those terrible, you know, pests and all of that. You know, we are beautiful fruits growing in the garden. There will be pests, there will be snakes, there will be things like that to come and destroy us. We want to be protected. I'm going to stop here. And if we have any questions, then we're going to read a bit. There's also those on Zoom. If you want to ask any question, please. What are your thoughts on this? Anybody? Sarah? So actually, today we are meant to, we don't have much time. We'll sit and just talk. So that's perfectly fine. We've got about 20 more minutes, but you can stay. So we'll be doing it every day as we always do, every weekend, every Wednesday, from 11 to 1. And then we can have one-to-one session. We'll be here to stay here to talk to some women. And those who are on Zoom, if they want to book their sessions, we will definitely be here. And again, like I said, we are meant to be looking at changing our perception about our reality, the lens through which we see ourselves. We will continue in depth next week, but I just want to give that opportunity for discussions, please. Let's just discuss. It's not about me. So it's going to have a structure where we'll have a master class. So I'm going to come and teach maybe for 45 minutes, teach in depth. And then we have group sessions. We can, if those were on Zoom, you can literally get into little groups. Then those of us who are here, we get into little groups and discuss. Then we can continue to network, meet other people, share experiences, ask questions. And for those who need some one-to-one session coaching, then we can book you. I will pause here, and any feedback, anything you want to share, anything. How does that sound? What do you have to ask? Sarah.
I don't know why I didn't see me dozing.
It's okay. Yeah, a little bit. It's all right. Be tired, isn't it? Oh.
But me, every time, like I said, each and every way I take it like a saying to me. I just put it here, and then during the day, it just grow every day. Then I just get inspired and motivated. That's what I like about our session. It just made me amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Linda, anybody wants any question? So if we just look at today, we'll just start reflecting. How do you see your reality? What's your perception? Anybody wants to share? Sarah, do you want to? We can read if you want. We have a few minutes. We can start there to.
To share something.
Yeah, perfect. Can you go louder, please?
Yeah, they can hear. Yeah, I want just to share something. I remember what Dr. Sylvia said, and by the way Dr. Sylvia is explaining about those books, and then I've seen how people that will transform to our session when we have the session, how it's changing people's life, and also in other things about changing perceptions. I would say changing perceptions, it's change you totally. And we have some words like Dr. Sylvia said, I try, we don't really say it. And at first, it's like you will keep saying it, sometimes it comes and then you are like, and then if it should become the habit, and then it will just be natural. Now it's flowing. So what I wanted just to add would say thank you to Dr. Sylvia for giving us this opportunity. And no, it's okay.
Oh yeah, you're there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, for Dr. Sylvia giving us this opportunity. And also, as Dr. Sylvia said, in our turn, we can go out there also impact life to other people, to speak to them. So I've seen that a lot, because we have a lot of the wellbeing session on Saturday too. And then Dr. Sylvia did something, and after you started doing that, at the time we are just lying down and then speaking to the women. Women are coming back to say, you don't know what you have done. It's really changing so many things. I was in addictive thing, and then now I even come out from it, and I was asking, I had a lot of questions about God, and now I know, I believe about so many things. You said you didn't know about me, and I said that's what our session is about.
Isn't it? Some people come and it's like we're talking to me.
I'm a witness. I was there.
So I really
That's it. Yeah.
was there as well, and about when Dr. Sylvia is talking about forgiveness, we really want to see that book. And we've seen about forgiveness as changing people, and about having this session. You don't know what is going to who is going to transform.
Yes.
And it's really, I don't know, I can say release, because when someone can't forgive, it's someone.
Yeah.
And we have seen people saying, oh, I didn't know. So now I'm transformed. I release these people. Didn't know I was in prison myself by leaving these people in. So by just changing perception, we are changing a lot more. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Sarah. And that's really true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody wants to
I
say?
think this session is helping me to deal with a lot of tension. So basically, we'll change my perception. And then this is overwhelming. And then
Linda, are you okay to be on the screen? Okay, perfect. That's yeah.
and being aware as well of who you are, and then having gratitude of what you got, having offer, and also I think I can help you now as well, because I've gone through so much, which has made me stronger. Because the past is not the time, still going to be a bit tall, not afraid anymore. So I'm going to have a new transformation. So
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you, Dr. Sylvia.
Oh, thanks to you. Thanks so much for the amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's just been an incredible, privilege and honor, honestly, seeing you, watching you. And like I've always said, Linda is amazing. All the women who come here, she's been so very kind, very loving, always wants to give, always wants to share and all that. So we are really, really honored to have you, because you really represent that. The woman will go out there, you're already doing that, transforming those around you. And thank you so much for sharing your gifts. She's brought her incredible, wonderful meals several times in our events and workshops. Yeah. Yeah, there was I think it was the trade fair that we had, that you brought some yummy, delicious food and all that. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. If anyone wants to share, Priska, do you want to share anything? If not, like I said, what's the time? We have a few minutes. Should we read a bit from the book, The Power of Perception? We're gonna do that, especially for those on Zoom. Yeah, we're gonna look at the power, how we see the perception of reality. Or maybe I can just ask the questions, yes, let's just ask those questions. Let's write down. If I were to ask you today, I mean, some of us are on a journey. We know that we are better than what we've been told. What's your perception of reality? Who do you see when you look at yourself? I'm not asking you what others now. It is you. For some of us, we've accepted what people have given us, but I want you to take ownership today, because it starts with us. You are the one who is aware. What's your perception about your reality? In other words, how do you see yourself if you were to describe yourself to me? When you look at yourself today, this beautiful lady sitting here, amazing princess, who do you see? Who do you see? What do you understand about her? Socrates said this, a great philosopher of our time, Socrates and all that, he said, knowing others is intelligent. You can say, how many people say, oh, I know you too well. You see those spouses, those friends, when they want to label us. Oh, I know you too well. You cannot change. You are this, you are that. People think they know us too well, isn't it? I know you. You've been this and that and that. We grew up together. We went to school together. Or even maybe you are married. I know you too well. This is how you are. Before you live your life today, you're doing something. Before you live the experience in the next 20 minutes, they've already told you this is how it will go and this is how you end. Those type of people, they've become soothsayers in your life. Okay, we want to eliminate those people. Don't eliminate them, just leave and outshine them. You have to take control over your narrative. So if I ask you, when you look at yourself, who do you see? What do you understand? Because Socrates said, like I was going there, knowing others is intelligent. Okay, you can know people, you say, I know you so well, I know this. Okay, you are intelligent. Have we seen intelligent people who don't succeed in life? Some of the most intelligent people, they cannot handle their lives. They cannot handle relationships. In fact, so many scientists, they only focus on their books. They can't have proper relationships. They focus on all experiments, discovering this and that. In fact, I remember when we used to be in secondary school, my elder sister used to laugh. She said, I don't look like a science student because science students were known not to dress well. They're just on book and all that. They don't make up because all they're thinking is book studies. That they look away, science students are like, so they're intelligent. But intelligent people do not necessarily succeed in life. They might not know to have great relationships. They might not know to manage their emotions. They get overwhelmed, angry, oppressed with themselves and abuse. But what did he say? Knowing yourself is wisdom. You begin to be wise. Wisdom is your ability to discern. So you can start telling the difference. It's your ability to tell the difference. So when you move from just knowing people, from just knowing things, you are intelligent when you have knowledge on science and all of that. That's why we talk about people who are doing well, they're intelligent, never wise. Wisdom doesn't come from education or what you know. It's a spiritual concept. It comes from God because it gives you deeper understanding. Knowing yourself because it goes deep to understand that you are beyond this physical. You are spirit, soul, and body. And that's when you can transcend the physical. That's when you can tap into the spiritual realm and you become wiser. Knowing yourself is wisdom. You become wise. Wise people tend to succeed more in life because they can discern. People also say wisdom is the application of knowledge. You might be intelligent, you just know things, you don't live them. We've got some incredible doctors who know smoking is dangerous, but they smoke all their lives.
Wisdom
is application of knowledge. So because you know yourself now, you apply yourself to wherever you go. Oh, I'm a victor, I'm a leader, I'm the star to this place, I'm a light, I'm shining so brightly. Wherever I step into, I shine, I bring light. I'm not afraid of darkness. I'm not afraid of how dark this world is because I know that when I step in, I bring the light and darkness cannot comprehend light. So knowing yourself is wisdom. You go beyond intelligence. And then the final thing, understanding yourself is true power. That's the tool, that's the power to transform. I don't only know myself, I understand myself that close to my menstrual cycle, maybe I get so upset when no one has hurt me. So I'm like, okay, I have to avoid people. It's not because I have problems or they have problems with me. No, honestly, I realize as well, during that time, I have to avoid chocolate, buying chocolate at home. I don't know, I crave for chocolate like anything, honestly. And the chocolate I buy for my children, I'm sure I end up eating. I go there more than anyone. So I'm just like, okay, we'll not buy no chocolate for this week. I'm looking in all the cupboards. I'm craving. There's nothing to eat. Linda, when you eat excessive, I'm talking about I can just go Nutella when I'm like that period. I crave. Yeah, but I want the sweet one. That's the thing. Yeah, the craving is the sweet. Yeah. So when you understand yourself and you know you are like moody, so I'm like, okay, I better stay away from hubby today. So I know he's not the one really making me upset, Honestly, so that's understanding. And then you can relate well. You can take control of your emotions before they pop out. You realize when I start thinking this way, I'm going to blow up. Maybe you just say, okay, let me just go away. Let me just stop from speaking. I'm going to lay my hands. If you thought evil, do not speak. So you understand yourself and you can effectively lead, control, have dominion. So what's your perception? How do you see yourself? What do you understand about yourself when you see? How do you interpret your life, your past experiences, what you are going through today, what you've already gone through? And how are you responding? But let's forget, it's not how we responded in the past. We might have responded not in the right way, but we have the power to change how we respond from now on. So two things, how did I respond before and how am I going to respond from now on? So if you spell S, how you see yourself, U-I-R, C-S-U-I-R. What's your perception? How do you see yourself? When you see yourself, when you look at yourself, S-U-I-R. Let me put that here on the Zoom. S-U-I-R. That will give us a summary of perception. S is for see. What do you see when you look at yourself? It's like going to the mirror. I cannot look at the mirror and see Linda. I will see my image, isn't it? Yeah. And so for us, sometimes the way we see ourselves, we might not know that we've been carrying the wrong label, but that's the opportunity to reveal what we have, the thoughts we have about ourselves, the beliefs we hold about ourselves. When you see yourself as a princess because you believe you're a princess, you think you are a princess, you know you are a princess. It goes beyond seeing and thinking, you know, you understand. And that's how I can be for introduction and interpretation. So S is how you see yourself. So write it down. What do you see when you look at yourself? Your past. Do you think it was intentional? God will take us through some parts, not by chance. It may seem like, yeah, it's so dark, it's so, because he wants to use you. There are people in life going through different challenges in life. There are people who are going through abusive relationships. There are people who are going through divorce. There are people who are going through depression. There are people who are going through addiction of different types. As much as we can know theory, we need someone who has really gone through to relate, that they can relate to. Hold their hands and said, I walk this path. This is what happens. These are the pitfalls here. I know it. I can guide you and hold your hands and lead you. He allows us to work there to prepare us for our purpose, to strengthen us, to empower us, to equip us with the tools, resources, and everything that we need to live the life we're called to live. Like, is it shared on all of our groups? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So you want to be able to know that. You should be in a position to know that your past, no matter what you see, it is a mess. It's not by chance. Nothing we are doing surprised your creator. He knew you would do this, that, and that at this time. Jesus predicted that Peter was going to deny him 3 times, but yet he was with Peter. He still chose him. And he knew it was his own path. So maybe we'll teach people, I will never deny you again, never deny, no matter the situation. Because there are so many people who will deny him. He says, remember, I denied him too. And also to console you that even if you deny him, he's not condemned you. He knew I was going to deny him. I denied him, but he still showed me love. So we needed people like that. Someone who never deny him will not talk of that story. You can't tell me that they loved you even when you rejected someone, like the lost son, the prodigal son. You will be able to tell that story better. I went, I sinned, I did all the evil things you could imagine. In other words, I wanted my father dead, but my father still extended forgiveness, love towards me. So do not go away. Do not feel isolated and abandoned. Come back home. Because a loving, kind, and forgiving father is always there to embrace and welcome you back home. And then the you is like understanding, isn't it? The I. When you see yourself a certain way, you're gonna understand. That's what you understand about yourself. And then I is the interpretation or introduction. That's how I introduce myself. That's how I will interpret my life. That's the story I would tell. You know, the interpreter is very, very important. Imagine I'm saying something, I go to a place where everybody's speaking in Chinese. You cannot understand me. The interpreter becomes my medium of communication. And I say, I love you. That interpreter tells you, she says she's going to kill you. She doesn't love you. Do you see what it's like? I'm not valuable here because your source is that interpreter. And that's why everything changes. That's where reality really has that transformation. That's where that transaction takes place. The same experiences becomes truth or lies. The same experience in that point of interpretation, it becomes deadly or life. So people have gone through the same situation. You've been there, how you see yourself, you are still writing your story. You've not told people because it's how you see yourself. You are preparing. How you understand yourself, the way you understand is what you tell, isn't it? It's how you introduce. It's how you interpret. The real power, the real damage, or the real strength and power to thrive comes now in you releasing this to the world, interpreting. You might be that incredible person all within you because God sees you that way, created you that way. But unfortunately, you understand something else. You're going to interpret it And remember again, the main person, even though God knows that you are wonderful, you are beautiful, because you have changed the narrative, what he's telling you. Like I'm speaking in English, someone is translating to Chinese, people are listening to me. I say, I love you. They interpret something else. And everybody starts running away and they're looking at me. Maybe I said, I'm like, why are you going away? Because they did what they understood. I don't like them. I'm going to hurt them. Do you see what I mean? So that situation came to you. Maybe it's grief. Maybe you lost a friend. Your interpretation is, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. It will affect you. It will determine your response, our response, our reality. So in other words, you create your reality, your responses, your reactions. In life, we tend to be the experiences that you have built today, and that tomorrow will become your past. So it's so important for us to take ownership of this tool. And that's the perception, how I see, understand, interpret, and respond or relate or react to the events around me, the events in my life, the events, people around me, situations. And I'm going to always choose to see myself as my creator, the ultimate, the best. Understand that's who I am. My mistakes do not describe me. That's my understanding of my true identity. Yes, I've made mistakes. Yes, I've got shortcomings. Yes, I've fallen several times. Yes, I've disappointed people. But unfortunately, I'm only human. I'm infallible. I'm prone to mistakes. I'm truly sorry. I want to make up for that. I'm going to understand despite all of this, I'm still a wonderful person. Despite all of this, I'm still a loving person capable of succeeding, and success is my birthright. I still understand that I have only one way, success and success only. And I'm going to start reacting, interpreting, writing my story, telling my story, introducing myself that way. Even when they don't see it yet, you step forward, call those things that are not as if they were, and they become a reality because you've seen it in the spiritual. And the moment you introduce yourself so much in a certain way, whether people like it or not, they're going to take it or they say, oh, that one, they just leave her alone. They will leave you in peace. They won't give you labels again. She thinks she's a queen. She has whatever it is, but she's from a deprived home. And then when you're coming, but they'll be helping you spread the good news. Oh, you look at that lady that she thinks she's the queen of England. She thinks she's the that. Let them say they're helping you spread that positive narrative, that interpretation that you've given. If they are not happy, they will disappear. They won't be with you because your frequency is different. You see what I mean? But when you don't do that, you come now, they are like, oh, let me label you. Oh, she's this. She comes from this. Her background was like this. I met her when she was in that darkest state in her life. Oh, she's just this. Do you see what I mean? You are not having that opportunity to interpret, to narrate your own story, to introduce yourself as who you truly are. And then you start responding and, replaying, in this case, what they've given you. You go everywhere, you just replay that tape. It's like they've given you a tape of who you are. You replay it. You're not even conscious. So let's take advantage and take ownership. SUIR. And that's it for today. So reflect and write if you want to answer these questions. We're going to stop now and we will just have conversations here. And if you have any question, please put there anything you want us to air. Priska, please do let us know if you have any question. Sarah, you want to explain that in French? Let me just wrap up. Oh, Priska? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She will explain later on. Have we written how we see us? Anybody wants to share? See yourself? Yeah, let's share. We have a bit of time. And then we're gonna just grab some maybe tea again. Yeah, have a break, grab some tea. I'm gonna go off the Zoom now and then we'll just have that conversation, grab some stuff, and then yeah, perfect. Sending you all lots of love, and do join us every Wednesday from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We'll be at the Novotel. You can feel free and go, that's fine. We'll be at the Novotel Paddington Village in Liverpool and live on Zoom as well. You can join us in person. We want to welcome you all, the incredible women. And this is the Empowerment and Transformation Blueprint by Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi, Sarah Boye, Voice of Nations. Will be giving you groundbreaking teachings from myself and all of my books. We've got 10 different books we work from. And believe me, your life must be transformed. You can't live here the same person. Even just attending a few sessions, you actually can attend for free. Our members, and for those who want to attend, you can attend from everywhere around the world because we have the Zoom sessions. But the difference is when we are here, we'll step in, we won't start in the first 30 minutes, we'll give you time to settle and maybe network, because we will be networking here. We'll be having some refreshments, breakfast and stuff like that, while we give you time to settle and put some of the questions that you have. Maybe we could also give that group opportunity for people who joined earlier to network on Zoom, but we cannot be there with you because we'll be having a physical networking event here. So thank you so very much, and we invite you again next week. And on Saturday, we've got our program, isn't it? Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah.
Just let me stop. Should I show it here? Perfect. Sarah's just giving me this. It says empowering communities for energy resilience. This is the Energy Regress Program Voice of Nations is delivering to empower women, families, and communities so we can be resilient when it comes to energy. There are a lot of changes. You know, energy is becoming more expensive. Thanks to this funding, we'll be able to empower women. We've got a wonderful Sarah Boye there. We'll be doing most of the frontline work. We'll be going to homes. We'll be delivering some kits to you to help you save, reduce your bill, save electricity and all of that, and empower you with the knowledge that you need to overcome the fluctuating energy prices. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And this is Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. Contact us if you want to be part of this program.